Hey guys, it's me, Marty, and welcome to this week's edition of Tutorial Tuesday here on Diamonds and Denim. So this week I have a pretty special one. So I did this a while back with the same store with TJ Maxx. I have been doing I've been getting a lot of good deals there, like a lot of good deals there. So I found so many good things that I wanted to do a first impression Friday on them, but some of them I didn't have time to. Like, I'd have to almost put them in rotation, and I wanted to use them, like, now. So, I've been using some of these, so I couldn't do First Impression Friday, so instead I decided to do Tutorial Tuesday, because most of these products I really, really love. So, here's what's going to be featured in this tutorial. So, I have a Too Faced Chocolate Gold Solei bronzer, the Too Faced Do You Full Coverage Fresh Glow Foundation. I have the Riviera Palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, which I use to make this eye look, which for me is one of my favorite eye looks I think I've ever done, especially on this channel. I have the Urban Decay Contour Shapeshifter brush, the Japanese Beauty Luxe Powder brush, and these Bella Beauty Bring Your Own Blender 10-pack of beauty blenders. Okay, so I am going to have a blog post up with specific prices and other stuff I got in the hauls. That's going to be on the blog too, which I think the second one features like the Urban Decay and all that other stuff. And then the one that featured this, and because it's two different trips. So the one that this product, the Too Faced products and the Anastasia products, these were all listed on the TJ Maxx. It's another TJ Maxx haul. I'll put a card up at the top because there's a bunch of TJ Maxx haul because I shop at TJ Maxx a lot. Also, in this video, I will be giving you kind of a brief description of each one of them, the MSRP price, the sale price at TJ Maxx, and some of them are really, really big. If you want to see how I got this look or how good the deals are from this haul, you can just keep on watching. Thanks. Okay, people, so the first thing I'm going to use from this TJ Maxx haul is actually my favorite thing from, well, I don't know. There's a lot of good ones. This is either my favorite or second favorite. It's good, okay? So this is the Riviera Palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Let me take out the thing. It was $24.99 at TJ Maxx. And the retail price, I believe, is $42.99. Oh, $45. It's high. Almost half off. Close to it. So this is the palette itself. So looking at this palette, it's so pretty. So first, let's talk packaging. Isn't it gorgeous? Like, I know Anastasia, this is a bit of a departure for them because it's not that crushed velvet thing they have on everything. This one is just, it's like a denim. It's like kind of hard. I wasn't planning on buying this palette, but when I saw it in the store for 25 bucks, when I've been watching reviews on it and stuff like that, I just knew that I was like, yeah, you got to come home with me because obviously. So I have been using it. I just think the colors, like the bright colors are so bright and beautiful. The shimmers, of course, just like every other Anastasia Beverly Hills palette is beautiful. I'm going to try, like I always do, to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush that came with it. But this palette, I've used it, I travel with it a lot because it's got so many beautiful colors that you can make a bunch of different looks with. Comes with a brush, big mirror, and I love it. If I'm going to something that's going to be like, you know, like something where I can really go all out with my makeup, like something where I can be really bold and crazy with it, this is definitely the palette. So I'm going to go in with the shade Estate, which is this, oh, that's why people do this. I hate doing that. I always think I'm going to break it. Okay, so we're going to go in with Estate, which is this like brownish shade, like this brownish peach shade, and that's going to be our transition color. Coastline too would be a good one. I've used Coastline a lot as transition as well. So I'm going to try to use the fluffy side of the brush. Yeah, I don't like this for that. So I'm going to use the fluffier Bogachet brush for Estate. And I'm going to just go corner, obviously to corner here. So, and I don't have anything to do tonight. I actually spent all day at my house, which is amazing because I got in a car accident Monday. A pretty bad one. And I just really don't ever slow down. So it was nice to kind of, it's a good relaxing day. And I'm never home on the weekend. So it was really nice. So to go in for the crease, because I'm going to do a little bit more crazy of a look today, I'm going to go in with Con, which I hear a lot of people say can. It's not can, it's Con. It's French, but whatever. I took French class for like a lot of years, so I have permission to say it. So I'm going to go with Con, and I'm going to do that as a crease color, which I guess I'll use I'm going to try again to use this one. I'm going to go in. I'm just going to dab with this one. I'm just going to go a little bit into the crease with it. It's just really, really pretty. And again, just like always, I don't know what I'm doing with this. I think I want to do a cut crease since I'm not going anywhere because I can go a little bit crazy with it. Yeah, not a cut. I don't know. We'll see. But do y'all see how beautiful Con is? And it's just such a pretty, the colors on the eye are so close to the colors in the pan, which I know should make sense, but a lot of palettes don't have that same opacity when you So I'm just using the other side of the brush to buff that out. So anyway, yeah, so I've been home all day. So I've just been kind of relaxing and chilling. My sister and my little baby girl, my goddaughter, they came visit for a little while. It was just a nice, pretty stress-free day. I mean, as stress-free as my days can ever be. God, this purple is almost like neon purple. So just doing little circles to blend that out there. And I'll put a little bit more on the side because, like I said, I've been wearing this palette for a minute now. So I know how pigmented it can be. This is so far away from my usual vibe that it's like kind of hard for me to, you know, get to that level. Okay, so our crease is pretty good. I'm going to now go in with Bahamas, which y'all, let me show you Bahamas, okay? Hi. Bahamas. I mean, what the hell? So I'm going to go in with Bahamas and I want to just put it kind of on my lid, and then we're going to switch it up and do something different on the inside corner, but I definitely want to do this Bahamas. This is it on the brush. It looks like a freaking highlighter. So beautiful. So I'm just going to go in on the outside corner of my eye. Hi. And I didn't go in with milk or anything to blend it out because I'm going to cut my crease for the inside part of it. So I'm going to do that then. And as you can see, it needed no help. So I cannot tell y'all again how excited I am with this palette. The first time I tried it out, I was actually at my parents' house. I was in the bathroom and everything I did, I kept going, whoa, what? Wow. And so everybody was like, what are you doing in there? I was playing with Anastasia Beverly Hills products is what I was doing. Okay, guys. So first of all, can I just tell y'all that this is the best carve out I've ever done? Like, I don't know how I got it that good today and I've never been able to do before, but hopefully this will be a thing for a while now. So we went in with Bahamas as on the outside of our lid. And I'm now going to go in with, I think I'm going to go with Yacht because Yacht is pretty, or Inheritance. Inheritance is gorgeous. RC, these are all very pretty. So this is the one I'm going to go. I think I'm going to go in with Yacht, which is this pretty gold, pretty normal that's like my usual go-to. But since the rest of the look is so crazy as of right now, I'm going to just go with that. Using my Bogachet brush, I'm going to just pack this onto the inner corner. Oh, this is so pretty. I don't know that I've used Yacht yet. I don't remember. And I think too, the reason this tutorial, that kind of tells you what I was going to say. The reason this cut crease came out so much better than usual, I've been obsessed with bookmarking Instagram tutorials lately. Not bookmarking, favoriting or whatever, saving for later. So many Instagram tutorials. And I think what I'm going to start doing, y'all, and y'all can tell me if y'all don't want this and I won't do it, but I have been seeing so many beautiful Instagram tutorials, or as I like to call them, maybe the world calls them that, I really have no idea, Instatutorials. That I think what I want to try to do is I want to start like adding doing Instatutorials, like trying to follow them on here with you guys for some new tutorial Tuesdays, right? Because I think that would be really cool. So this color isn't blending as much. No, there it is. Okay, she was just being timid. I got it. So yeah, I think I'm going to start doing tutorial Tuesdays. Like I followed this Instatutorial. Of course, tagging the person. I would never like just take someone's stuff because I know how freaking hard it is to get that done. So to do it and then go have somebody take it is horrible. And I would never do that to anybody. Okay, so my last but not least part of this part of the look, because y'all know I'm going to come back for under eye look. I'm going to go in with the shade Sales, which is this gorgeous, just plain matte white shade. And I'm going to put a little bit on the end of the brush that came with the palette. And I'm going to just kind of put it in the brow bone a little. Oh, I have some of the, y'all can't really see, but some of Bahamas is like coming through on it, even though I use the other side. I guess that is the eye look so far. I am going to go do some other things. And I will come back and we will continue our work. Guys, I am back because I forgot to do a part of my look. And y'all didn't even tell me. Y'all just gonna let me just walk around without this. So the contour, the eye contour, I'm going to go in with Palm, which is right here. I'm going to use the brush that came with it again. And I'm just going to dot it here. Oh, this brush is way too wet. I'm about to use something else. I was actually cleaning off Bahamas from this brush when your girl noticed that it was still pink. So, that I didn't finish my stuff. So I'm going to use the Shiny brush instead. Oh, I messed up so I'm going to go in with Palm and I'm just going to dot on the outside. Oh, that's good. That's much better. Guys, this color story is like so insane. It's so pretty. So all I did was my usual situation with contour. Is that the police? The cops are somewhere around here. And it's funny because like I live with like my neighbors are all like super old people, so which I love it. I love it. They make no noise. They are very cool. Or there are some unsavory people here. Like we have a neighborhood where it's like a little bit more upscale than like what I was used to when I lived in my old apartment. So like you'll see someone walking that you don't know, and like literally all the neighbors are outside, and like all of the cops are being called and everything. So I'm going in with this NYX crease brush just to blend that eye contour up a little bit. And I'm kind of mixing it with that with Con and Bahamas. Oof. This, I might have to get bold like this more often, y'all. I like this a lot. Now that my eyes are done, now that the lid is completely done, I'm going to go and do the rest. Oh, it's darker. Okay. Okay, guys. So I said the Riviera Palette was my favorite product, but if it's not, it's because this is. So this is the Too Faced Do You Full Coverage Fresh Glow Foundation, infused with juicy watermelon and fresh cucumber. I have the color Warm Sand. And this foundation could be my favorite foundation. Probably still second to Born This Way, because Born This Way is just so freaking good. But this foundation is so good. Too Faced, if there's one thing they do right, it's a foundation. Okay, so this foundation retails for $36, and I got it for $11. It was $10.99 at TJ Maxx. Hence, the reason I've been trying to get back to TJ Maxx so I could get another one, because I really would just like stock up on these and just keep them for when I run out. Even though I have so much foundation, this thing is so different. And probably because I don't use full coverage foundations often. So maybe that's the reason. I really don't know. But I just know that I am obsessed with it. So I'm going to squeeze it. I'm going to apply it on my hand first. And by the way, it smells amazing. So again, this is the Too Faced Watermelon Glow. No, not Watermelon Glow. What is it called? Oh, Do You. Okay, so this is the foundation. And again, guys, $10.99, like literally, you can't buy, I mean, even the worst foundations are not $10.99. That is such a good price, and this is one of the best ones. And it smells good. It smells like watermelon. So I'm just spraying this little Anastasia sponge real quick, which I know I've said so many times on this channel that I am not able to apply foundation with a sponge. But like legit, after I learned how to do it, like it's the only way I apply foundation now. Now, I still do it a little different than what I've seen other people do. I still do the 5 spots. Okay, so 5 spots are done. So I'm just going to start blending it in, buffing it in. And y'all, this one of all the TJ Maxx beauty finds I found, and I found quite a few of them. This foundation is amazing. I haven't had the best of luck with foundation there, actually. That's Stila foundation. I have one from Stila. I have one from Bare Minerals. The Stila foundation is good. The Bare Minerals one is terrible. I'm actually doing my my disappointments room list, which is like the diamond list. The diamond list is up now, by the way, which is like the diamond list, but it's the 10 worst things of 2019. That Bare Minerals, I can give you a little spoiler alert, it is definitely on the it's in the disappointments room. Yeah, I just this foundation is so good. Like, I don't know, but I love this stuff. I know you can still see my color correct, my orange color correct underneath my eyes, but it's cool because I'm gonna use a highlighter in that area to make it, you know, a cream highlighter. I mean, concealer, a cream concealer under it to kind of fade that out. Now, this is one thing about using a sponge that I don't like. I find that it's harder for me to get into all the little nooks and crannies of my face. Like, I've been noticing with my eyeshadow, which I've never, I mean, I have like in my life, but since I got this channel, I don't usually do my foundation until after my eyeshadow is done. So I don't know why all of a sudden this stuff with the, I don't know why, like all of a sudden this stuff, like the foundation, I see such a demarcation between my nose and my eyelids now. And I think it's because it's not getting in everywhere it needs to go. I assume, I don't know, but that's my thoughts. So again, that is the Too Faced Do You Full Coverage Fresh Glow Foundation. I am obsessed with this. Like, I would probably pay the $36 for it, but I already paid $11 and I can't go back. So, all right. So back to the Riviera palette for my under eye look. I'm going to go in with, again, I feel like I've been going wild with this. Like, I'm getting wild and crazy. I think I'm going to do Con, actually, at the bottom lash line. I think that would be cool looking, don't y'all? So let's see. So y'all know by now that I definitely live in Louisiana. And of course, this purple and the gold eye makes me think of Mardi Gras. And this palette is about to get worn out from Mardi Gras because these beautiful purples and golds. I mean, they should have called it the Mardi Gras palette. If I ever do a collaboration with any brand, I mean, in the far, far future, I want to name it Mardi Gras, M-A-R-T-I Gras. I know, right? She's smart. So all I'm doing is putting con on this eyeliner brush and I'm just dragging it along the lower lash line. And I was going to say that while I'm baking, I'll go ahead and do a black liner over it, but I actually think it looks good like this. So I think I'm gonna leave it like this. It's so pretty. Hi, Riviera Palette. You're so beautiful. I love you. Just pulling that line a little bit further out. Like I wanted to go into my kind of wing with it. Oh, and again, I didn't wet this brush or anything like that. It's just, these colors are so freaking pigmented. I'm also going to take the same brush and I'm going to go in with, I don't know, maybe Inheritance now? So I'm going to go with Inheritance, which is this gold color, which if y'all remember, I was kind of on the fence about Inheritance or Night. And this is going to be my tear duct color, so. Yeah, okay. Oh, baby, color payout. Yes, hi, this is Marty. I'm calling for bomb-ass tear ducts. Okay, guys, so my next item from my TJ Maxx haul is, now I know this is going to be boring because it's not makeup. It's just a, well, it's kind of makeup. It's a makeup tool. So it is the Bella Beauty BYOB Bring Your Own Blender 10-pack. So this is the pack itself. This is the one I'm using today, which I've been using. As you can see, it's pretty dirty. So this 10-pack is $20, which means it's $2 a blender, regular price. I got it for $9.99 at TJ Maxx. And these blenders, I have to tell y'all, like lately, especially since I've been using blenders to apply concealer. Let me start blending while I'm talking. I seem to go through blenders really, really quickly. And I never thought that was going to be a thing because of the fact for the longest time I didn't use sponges to do foundation, but you know, now that I do, I mean, it's just, I go through them really quickly. So these blend out pretty well, as you can see. And it's not just that. I mean, this concealer, which I actually also got at TJ Maxx, this is the Born This Way Naturally Radiant Concealer. It's pretty hydrating, so it's also pretty you know, fluid, so it's not hard to blend. But these blenders are, and they come in different shapes. I'm going to show y'all some of the shapes in a minute. But they come in different shapes, which is good because like when my baking sponge, when that one runs out and it's time to get another one, I don't have to go and find another one because I got freaking 10 right there in the glam room. So I love that. These are really good. So let me show you some of the different shapes now that I'm all blended. And you guys see it blends out really, really well. Okay, so before I put these up, I just kind of want to show you the different shapes. They come in all these cute little colors, which is good if you're somebody like me who has like, I really, really want to know what each one is for before I use it, because it gets annoying when I'm not, you know, aware of what each one does. So I just did my nails today. Oh my God. Anyway, so the teardrop ones, the ones we all use, this is like the quintessential, you know, blending out brush. Then I have this one that's kind of shaped like that Anastasia Beverly Hills one I use to apply my foundation. And I like to use those foundation because this part is so like slopey. I can really get in where I need to. And then this part on the back, you can really buff out well. And I like that it holds. They have little divots here, so you can really, you know, pound stuff in. This one is similar to the one I use for my baking. It's just the round teardrop shape, but then it has this flat dome on top, which for baking, you can see right here, it goes really, really, really well. I think the one I use for baking actually is from the same brand. I'm not sure, but I think it's from the same brand. Again, that one too came from TJ Maxx. Okay, fools. I can't say fools. I tried to be mean and I just can't do it. I'm so sorry for even saying that to you guys. The next product I have is the Urban Decay UD Pro. The Contour Shapeshifter is the F13. This is it. It is beautiful. It came in the case, just like it's in the box and everything. I actually looked at it earlier because I wasn't sure if it was actually still in the box, because sometimes that happens at TJ Maxx. Like people, so if you buy anything that's in a box, you will need to open it just to make sure that it is there. It's something that you can use, because people will open stuff in the store like this. They will open it. And this is kind of a first impression too. I've never used this one yet. So hi, Urban Decay always comes through. I'm excited to use this brush. People will open it. They will take something out of it and they will like put the thing, close it back. Legit, like really y'all, they will close it back and put it back on the shelf. And then you'll buy it and you'll be like, oh my God, this Urban Decay brush is just $10. And then the Urban Decay brush is missing. So really make sure you check those. I worked there for three years. So I can tell y'all for sure it happens all the freaking time. So I'm going to read what it says on the back because again, this is kind of a first impression / tutorial because I have actually never used this one. I just got this one this weekend. Our pro quality, cruelty-free brushes are easy on the eyes and the environment. Made from recycled plastic bottles and super soft synthetic hair, mimics real hair. From the feel to the pickup, okay, and the laydown. And the brush gunmetal handle comes in recycled aluminum. That is so cool, Urban Decay. See, I love Urban Decay because they're pigments, but it's good to know that a company is that like legit good with the environment like that. Don't talk about it, like be about it. It retails for $39 and then I got it from TJ Maxx for $9.99. So, I mean, hi, that's a good price. Now, let me talk about the importance of why I got this brush because I have a lot of these beautiful cream contours and it's really hard to apply them. Like, I tried to use a sponge. I tried to dip in it with a sponge and just applied it. That didn't come out. It wasn't as sharp as I wanted it. And to blend it up, too, is kind of difficult. So, I'm thinking, though, that with this one, this fan brush will probably come more in handy for a blinding highlight than a cream contour. But, you know, we'll get to that when we get to it. So I'm going to try this for the first time. I hate dirtying brushes. Like, look how pretty this is. But what I'm going to do is use this Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette. And I'm going to just kind of, actually, I took a pretty good bit. And I'm going to try to do it this way. I don't know if this is how I'm supposed to use it, but I'm going to try it this way first. Because that's what I needed it for. I don't have a brush like that. So, okay, it's pretty thick. I probably would use this more to blend than just like this. But I wanted to try it in the way that I needed it for. So, yeah, it's not going to work for... It's all good. I'm not mad at it. That's my fault. Now, I will say this. If I was going for a really, like, blown out, super duper bronze moment, then maybe I could do it that way. But that's not really a look I go for very often. I just now know I will need to apply it with something else. And because the buffing part, like this part I'm doing right now, the buffing it out, I really like. It's so big. I have a friend that's not here with me, so I'll just say it for him because he would totally say that. That's what she said. Idiot. I know you're watching this, you creeper. Yeah, I gave you a shout out. Just blending it all the way up through the cheeks here. Okay, yeah, I like it to do this part. Like the blending out, I'm cool with. I am still going to have to blend it a little more because looking at it on camera, I still feel like it looks so splotchy. And y'all know me, I do not like that at all. So I am going to blend it a little more with a beauty blender. Y'all, look at that highlight. I didn't even put a blinding highlight on yet. I don't know if that's that. Maybe that's that, what is it called? Too Faced concealer? I mean... I'm going to go and get a blender and I'm going to finish blending this concealer out and then we'll move on to the next part. People, so the majority of my makeup is now done. My hair is still not, obviously, but the majority of my makeup is done. I have lashes and liner on, did my lips, all that stuff. What is wrong with my eyelash? Okay, and that, boys and girls, is why I don't mess with fake lashes. So this is the Too Faced Chocolate Gold Solei Longwear Gilded Bronze made with 100% natural cocoa powder and real gold. This is Chocolate Solei Gold. So it came out with the chocolate gold line that had that chocolate gold eyeshadow palette and all that other stuff in it. This little tiny bronzer, I don't know how much it is full price. I could not find it anywhere. When I do find it, I will put it right here though. It was $4.99. Y'all know the Chocolate Solei bronzer has been my favorite. The matte version has been my favorite bronzer for a long time now. So I was really excited to see this one for just when I want like a more glowy look like today. I still don't know where this highlight is coming from, but I welcome it. So I'm going to try to do this same Urban Decay brush and try to use it on a dry surface. Maybe that'll be better than the wet one. This is the bronzer. It smells good. It still smells like chocolate. And this has been the one that, it's not my favorite product that I have, but I have used it a couple times since I got it. And I wanted so bad to do these on a First Impression Friday, y'all, but I really could not wait to try these things out. So on my skin, it's barely noticeable because my skin is pretty golden already. But, I mean, you can still see it though, so, you know. So I'm just applying this bronzer where I do my contour. I'm just kind of going over it. And I'm going to try to blend it out with this side. It's like the powder is too light for this brush. Like this would be good, I guess, for cream. Yeah, so I'm going to use this slanted brush to apply that Chocolate Solei Gold powder. So I'm going to go back in with this because I actually forgot to put some on my nose. Yeah, so I just want to go back and buff it in a little bit more. So next, and we are now reaching the finish line, which I'm excited about because I love doing this, but it has been a long process. So I'm going to use this IBY Beauty highlighter. And it's in the shade 24 Karat Magic. Partial to that since I'm in love with Bruno Mars. And I'm going to try this Urban Decay Shapeshifter brush again as a blinding highlight brush fan. Oh, Jesus. This is a lot different than any other fan brush I used. Ooh. Okay. I found what this brush is good for. It is good for a blinding highlight. Wow. Okay, let me zoom y'all in a little bit because this lash is just going to give me a mental breakdown today. What I usually do to apply a blinding highlight on a fan, I squeeze the fan like this first so that I can pull up as much as I can, and then I go and dust it up. So it is, this brush, it's like a thicker fan than most fans. It's not just that one line of bristles that a lot of fans have. Which really, if you've been watching my channel for a while and you've seen my tutorials, I almost always do that. Okay, with most foundations, highlighters, I usually apply with my finger first and then go back and kind of brush it out with the highlighter brush. But I like this one. Okay, so it's good for that. I'm going to have to put some more glue on this lash. She's in business for herself. She has no respect for the rest of the team. Okay, so my last but not least item, which I'm excited about, is a Japonesque Beauty expertly designed for flawless powder application Luxe powder brush. So this is the brush. I paid $6.99 for it at TJ Maxx, and it retails for $16.99. I paid $6.99 for it, so it's a $10 dip. So I'm going to use this brush, and this one again is a first impression. I never used this one till today. So I'm going to go in with this Becca soft light blurring powder in the shade Pink Haze, which guess where I got that from? Yeah, TJ Maxx. I mean, the majority of my makeup is from TJ Maxx because it's just, they just have such good prices on stuff. Like, I don't even, like, I very rarely go into an Ulta store, but if I do have to, like, TJ Maxx's prices has me so spoiled that I don't even really mess with it. Okay, so this brush is good because it's so big, but it's so big and so light. I don't know that it's really spreading my makeup around that much. Girl. Okay, honey, she's gonna have to definitely get readjusted. She is just being a bitch. Girl, I know what happened though. I put the glue on it, and you know how you let it get tacky first? I had a freaking phone call, so I bet the glue was kind of dry before I put it on. I am assuming, but I'm not wasting any more glue because I'm not going anywhere today. That's like too much work. So I like it, but it's so big. Like, if you look at it, and you might be able to see it, bristles are really like sparse. Like, it's not super, you know, like, hold on, let me show y'all one. I don't think this one's a Japonesque Beauty. This brush also came from TJ Maxx. But if you look at it, like, the bristles are so much more condensed. Like, this would be good for brushing off bake maybe, because it is just so freaking soft. This one is the one I usually use for all over powder, for finishing powder. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. This brush, I love it. It's big and beautiful. As I said earlier, in order for me to get what I want from this finishing powder, I'd have to use this brush, which again, also came from TJ Maxx, and I love this brush. It's like, so I'm gonna go clean some stuff up, set my look, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so this is the finished look using all of my new products that I got in this last TJ Maxx haul. So I hope y'all like this tutorial. I hope I helped y'all out. I hope I showed y'all some really great deals, because there were some really great deals in TJ Maxx over these last two hauls. I will be putting a blog post up for the second haul. The first haul is already up. I'll put a card for it right there. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching this Tutorial Tuesday. Bye.